The Paris Agreement acknowledges private actors as an integral part of climate action. One effective step you can take as a company is to assess and reduce your climate impact. How do you do this? Let us have a look. First, you need to assess your carbon footprint, or the amount of greenhouse gases resulting from your activity over a given period. This footprint is split into 3 distinct levels, or scopes. Scope 1 emissions are directly related to your activity, or the making of your products. Scope 2 emissions stem from the electricity and heat you consume for your activity. Scope 3 includes all the emissions that occur at other stages of the product's life cycle, from the upstream supply chain to the end of life of your products. Let us take an example here. Consider an energy company, which buys gas and burns it to produce electricity, or sells it to residential users. For this company, Scope 1 emissions are released when the gas is burnt to produce the electricity. Emissions linked to the electricity used to light and heat the offices fall under Scope 2. And emissions related to the consumers burning gas at home fall under Scope 3. Scope 1 emissions are the easiest to track. Unfortunately for most companies, they are only the tip of the iceberg. But once you have done this hard work, you will gain a deep understanding of how your activity impacts the climate. You can then move to the next step and find your own way to adapt and align your activity with the Paris Agreement requirements. The ways to do this are highly diverse. In the short term, for example, you can change your manufacturing process, refurbish old equipment, use recycled materials, or switch to renewable energy. In the long run, you will need to identify activities that may not survive in a low-carbon economy and invest in low-carbon opportunities. More and more tools are emerging to help you do that. The Science Based Targets Initiative, SBT, for example, helps you to align your long-term targets with the 2 degrees centigrade scientific requisites by offering benchmarks per sector, technical guidance, and adapted methodologies. They also provide official recognition to companies that achieve alignment, such as Ørsted, Danone, or Walmart. Nearly 500 companies have already joined the initiative, and 800 more will have their own science-based targets before 2020. Defining your own 2 degrees centigrade compatible strategy will also help you to inform your investors, peers, and consumers that you are now on the right track. The Assessing the Low Carbon Transition Initiative, for example, ACT, provides investors with ratings on your actual efforts to align your business model with the Paris Agreement objectives. They will thus be able to factor in your climate impact in their evaluation of your long-term value, exactly like a rating agency, but focused on climate. Moreover, initiatives such as ACT go beyond impact assessment in rating your climate value, since this is only one aspect of a strategy compatible with a 2 degrees centigrade world. Another no less important question is, how do you manage the 3 types of risk associated with a 2 degrees C low-carbon world? But we'll leave that for the next video.